My name is Dawn, and I am one of the faces of Scleroderma. And no, I will not ask you to forgive me for looking at me right now. I have had laser treatment on my face to treat the telangiectasia, so the little red burst blood vessels that people have all over. You can see mine on my hands. And I get medical laser that helps with my self-confidence and helps stop these coming back so quickly. And you can see that right now. And I am going to take this makeup off and I'm going to show you what it's really like. That's better. So I didn't find out that I had scleroderma till after I found out I was epileptic, and that was in February 2007. And when I showed my hand earlier, which I'm showing again, so you can see these little red marks all over, I initially thought that it was a rash related to my medication and a severe side effect. And I was chased to my GP, I was chased to dermatology. I ended up at a dermatology conference at a hospital, being a guinea pig and looked at by strangers, which was not pleasant. Before somebody said, rheumatology needs to see this lady. And by the time I saw rheumatology, it was sort of 2009, 2010. No, that's a lie. It was 2008. And on that day, they were very good at the hospital that I go to. The regional expert for rheumatology works in that particular hospital. And I had a nail fold capillaroscopy, so they essentially look at your nail beds and see what the blood flow there is like. They did a set of bloods, they had a look at my skin, and they diagnosed CREST, which is what scleroderma used to be known as. Now it's an acronym, so C for calcium, R for Raynaud's, E for esophagus, S for scleroderma, and T for telangiectasia. And if they find 3 out of the 5, they diagnose the condition. And with me, they did find 3. And from there, treatment snowballed. I was very well until the pandemic. And I tried to get fit and healthy. And then discovered that I couldn't. Like, you can see the curve in my hands. I can no longer make a fist. So I can't, and that hand is curved. I'm on immunosuppressant medication, which I don't think is working for me anymore, and I'm awaiting an urgent review for that. But I live with this every day, and you can see when I smile, and I love to smile, I'm usually quite a positive person and take a bit of humour, because if you don't laugh, you'll cry. And as you can see, I'm losing my lip line, and it's more gum than it is teeth. And I'm so self-conscious, which is horrible. And yesterday I deigned to go out in public after my laser therapy, and the strange looks and people made me feel horrible, which is just so grossly unfair. None of us should judge what we don't understand. So if you notice somebody that's struggling, help them. I have infusions now next week to help with the Raynaud's part of my scleroderma. And that's 5 outpatient days, 6 hours at a time. And it's quite invasive and it's sore. My skin's hardening, so it can be hard to find a vein. But the treatment really helps. Even in this beautiful sunshine, I'm still layering up and wearing gloves. And in order to have this treatment and this beautiful sunshine, everybody else is outside getting burned and getting a tan, and I can't do that. And those are the little things that people do not see. And I envy them. I kind of envy them. Yeah. But I want to end on a positive note, because there's lots of people live with this condition and live with it for years and live full and happy lives. Now, mine's starting to affect me a lot more. And at some point in my life, it will become systemic, so it will affect a lot of organs in my body. But for now, I'm going to enjoy what I have while I have it, because things are not going to get better. So it's about maintaining an equilibrium. So this disease is not a death sentence. It's not the end of the world. And there are lots of people out there, including charities, that can put you in touch with people that will help. And you'll find your tribe, just like I have found mine.